You're listening to Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum. Thank you for making this show your podcast. There's so many podcasts, Ryan.
What? There's not that many.
There's a lot.
Are you sure?
But hey, I was here.
I haven't checked in a while.
For years, Ryan. We've been doing this show before all the, podcasts, the influx or whatever you call it. It's just we've been doing this, and I hope you're enjoying it.
Boom.
Yeah. If you're here for Matt Jones, then you came to the right place. And if you're not here for me, that's fine. But if you like the interview, all I ask is you subscribe and write a review if you really dig it, because I think you'll like a lot of these interviews. And at Talkville, at Inside of You Podcast on Instagram and Facebook, and Twitter is at Inside of You Pod, right? Correctamundo. Lot going on. Ryan, how's the mental health? How we doing? How we holding up?
We're all right. We're all right.
Yeah, I've been in a little bit of a rut. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. I had a lot of things. I mean, it's just going on this morning. And you did too. So
yeah,
we're both in the same state.
You know what happened is I woke up and it's like, I was just on the computer. I think the body, and this is advice I'm going to give you, and I'm giving myself because I just experienced it. First thing in the morning, do not touch your phone. Get up, make a cup of coffee, shower, whatever you need to do, 30 minutes at least after you wake up then. Because what you're doing, you're immediately, when you turn on your phone, you're going to get stressed. Got to do this, got to do that. I got to respond to this person. Don't touch your phone. It really helps. I'm telling you. And I was on the computer right away, and I made a mistake. And I was exhausted. I forgot to take my, morning pills, and I took the dogs for a walk. And I was just like exhausted. And I was like, I got this guy coming over for a podcast. And now I'm a little better, but lots been on my mind too in the last week. I've got my own demons. We all do. So you got to do the best you can. But therapy, that's when you talk to somebody.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were talking, you were talking to somebody today about meditation.
Yeah. You know what? It does work. Honestly, I could help you with that. We'll talk about it after. But transcendental meditation, I went to a place and learned how to do it. And it really does help. It's like it's just like your thoughts. It's like, they're just thoughts and breathing and letting them go. And then new thoughts come in and letting them go until maybe you could just feel like your mind's less cluttered.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So it does help. So there you go. If you want more information on me, at the Michael Rosenbaum on Instagram, there's a link tree. It's got cameos and all the cons that I'm going to, and in the Inside of You online store with tons of cool merch. And so yeah, also Rosie's Puppy Fresh Breath. If your dog's breath isn't great, put a capful of Rosie's Puppy Fresh Breath in your dog's water, and it's odorless, tasteless, and your dog's breath will be great, and they won't even know it. So, and I heard that Latin America is going to buy The Talented Farter, which my book is on Amazon, The Talented Farter, if you want to get a copy, but they're going to come out with a Spanish version.
Muy bien.
Sí. I'm very excited about it. I thought, wow, that's cool. I want one of those books. I think that's charming.
¿Cómo se dice fart en español?
Rostito?
Really?
I don't know. Pedo? I think it's pedo.
Huh.
P-E-D-O? Pedo.
Huh.
Pedo. I don't know. It could be wrong. If you're Spanish speaking or listening, don't listen to me. Great show today. Hope you're going to enjoy it. And thanks for listening. And if you want to join Patreon and support this podcast, it's all up to you. But if you're enjoying it and you want to give back, patreon.com/insideofyou. I'll message you back. And if you want to give something to the podcast, great. Keep it going. It's the reason we're still going is these wonderful patrons. And I'll shout out all their names after the show. But right now, let's get inside of Matt Jones. It's my point of view. You're listening to Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum. Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum was not recorded in front of a live studio audience.
I spent, this morning, besides getting my daughter ready for school and getting her fed and out the door.
Her fentanyl?
Fentanyl. She takes fentanyl every morning.
What'd you say?
Her fed and out the door. I shoot my daughter up with fentanyl before school. It's really good for 3-year-olds. But as I was doing, I was like putting together this like
playlist?
No, music montage photo album thing for the kids. My son's team last night won the 3rd championship that they've played.
Baseball?
Yeah. Like it was a big
Is he good?
deal. He's very good.
Are you going to live vicariously through him?
I am already. I've been coaching his teams and he's 9 and we won a big championship last night.
Did you feel good about it?
So good.
Isn't it something that like your whole life, you know, especially in this business in Hollywood, you know, it's all about you. It's this about my success and this. And then all of a sudden you're coaching Little League Baseball and you're feeling the same feeling or better.
I'd say it's better. I feel way more coaching baseball and
more fulfilled.
Being a part of my son's like happiness than anything I've ever done.
Did you ever think that would be the case?
No, of course not.
Weren't you terrified when you first had your first child?
No, you know what? I actually wasn't.
Really?
No, because I knew I couldn't. I knew I wasn't going to be as bad as my parents.
Well,
like
we could talk about that.
I was like, I think I'm going to be fine.
Is that what were you fearing? Did you feel like, oh, my parents weren't great, so I'm not going to be great, or I'm going to do everything they didn't do?
It's not that they weren't great. They were just really young.
Mine too.
And had pretty rough parents themselves. I mean, let's be honest. And they just didn't know what they were doing. And I had started having kids in my 30s. And I was on a TV show, so I had a bit of money. And like, I wasn't scared. I wasn't terrified.
Right.
I was like excited. And I stayed that way with both my kids.
But the fulfillment part, did you ever feel like, I can't believe this little thing that I've created, part of me created, is making me feel this way, like changing me? Yeah.
I mean, there's no way of describing how big a feeling that is to anybody who doesn't have kids. And it's really...
What about a dog? I have dogs.
Yeah.
I love these. Like, honestly, my dog has to have surgery and I will cry. I love my dogs like nothing else. So times that by 100.
I love my dogs. I have dogs too. I had a big 100-pound golden lab.
Oh.
If I even think or talk about him too much, I start crying because he was like the best dog ever. I would step over his dead body 1 billion times to make in either of my kids feel just a little bit better.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. Like it's just,
I could see you're kind of like, oh,
next
man,
level.
I just love these kids.
I do. I love my kids.
Get emotional.
So much that I think it's ruined my career.
You think?
Well, I just don't give a shit
They're not
about.
Right. Your career isn't really so much a priority. They're your purpose.
Yes. I don't give a shit about this business. I mean, I love it to an extent.
You want to work. You want to
work. I want to do all
grateful.
that. But I am not basing my happiness in this business. Like my happiness is my family.
Yeah. It took me a long time to figure that out because you a lot of times I feel like you're doing what people expect you to do, what your agents want you to do. You're trying to prove yourself. It's a constant battle. It's like, look at me. Am I good enough? Am I all these things that really don't matter that you just hyper focus on. And then one day it sort of hits you. It's like, hey man, I don't really need that much to be happy.
No. Also, like, we grew up in the 80s of this time of like, Wall Street. Remember the movie? Like, Greed is Good. And you had all these people being, it was the first time you'd hear about like, I'm not going to have kids because I'm going to concentrate on my career. You hear about that a lot in society. And now you hear it more the opposite, where people are like, and not just the entertainment industry, just people in general, especially during COVID, were like, my career cannot be everything.
No.
And now that our business is pretty broken at the moment.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who didn't have kids to concentrate on the business.
And they regret it.
I don't know if they regret it, but they're just like, I'm leaving LA.
So many of my friends have left.
And they're just like, I got to figure out something else that isn't just this. You know what I mean? They don't have kids, and it could be whatever it is, but there's not enough in this business anymore to keep us all occupied.
Well, I think that, like, you know, this goes for anybody out there who's working, and, you know, some people love their job and they love their family and they live the good life, but a lot of people don't like their jobs.
Yes.
And they have to go every day to make, you know, enough money to support their family. And, you know, you can't put yourself in their shoes because it's, you know, I mean, I guess you can because you have a family, you know, and you have to support them.
Yes.
But, you know, I always say, like, try to do something else if you can while doing the thing you don't like. So if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you hate your job, but you come home to your family and you love your family and, you know, they're your peace, they're your anchor, it's great. But I think that, you know, it's important to find the other things. Like I hadn't traveled in 5 years really, unless I went to conventions or something like that. And boy, what a vacation does to you. By day 3, you start to relax, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm actually enjoying life.
And I guarantee you're like me, where you're like, let's see if I get a job there, and then then I'll add on to it.
Yeah.
And you're like waiting to travel to places until you get hired there.
Yeah, and then it's work.
Then it's what am
it's
I
work.
doing? Yeah.
Vancouver for me was work for 7 years. It really was. It was like, you know, I had to work. I had, you know, it wasn't like I was just vacationing, but, you know, to just take a beat. Like that's why I say, like, to my friends all the time, like, guys, let's go somewhere. Let's do something. And a lot of my friends are like, yeah, you know, they got their things, they got their lives, and nobody. It's like, I'm like, well, I guess me and my girlfriend are going, you know, I'm trying to get the group together because, like, life's memories. And, like, I'm 53 here, and I'm thinking, how many good years do I have left? Because I asked my
you look great.
Well, thanks.
Have you done your like biological age thing?
No.
Pretty fun. I just did this thing called Function Health.
It's not that Instagram thing where the numbers go up and you stop, it looks at your face and you're like, you're 60. I'm like, fuck you.
No. It's called Function Health, and it's like $500, but they do like 115 different blood tests on you. They take all these vials, and they can do biomarkers of like if you're gonna develop Alzheimer's, and your thyroid panel, and like an extended panel, not just like kind of the bullshit that just your physical does per year. And it's just really extended. And
what's your age?
33.
And you're
43.
Really?
Yeah. So
why do you think that is? Do you think a big part is your genetics?
No, it's my wife. My wife
makes you healthy?
Yes.
How so?
She's an incredible cook, and she cooks healthy food all the time. And she's always like, if I'm sitting around, she's like, go for a hike. It makes you happier. You know what I mean? Like, my life got so considerably better when I met her. I lost like 30 pounds.
So she cooks. Your wife cooks for you.
She cooks
healthy foods.
Well, she's not like a saint. She cooks for herself and me.
And you.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
She's a actress as well, very successful. So, and she
Hager?
Gorgeous. Yeah, Kristen Hager.
Very pretty, very talented.
Gorgeous woman.
You're in love.
Yeah.
I would hope so. You have 3 children?
Her and I have 1.
You have 1, but you have 2 from before.
And I have 1 from before.
1. So you have 2.
So I have 2 total. You're supposed to have each kid with a different woman. That's the way.
Yeah, that's the Hollywood way.
That's the Hollywood way.
You know, I think that's the way to go.
But then me and my ex are still very good friends, and my ex and my wife are good friends now.
How important is that?
And I love my ex's husband. I think he's really awesome.
What a treat, man!
And the 4 of us all work together to screw with my son's head constantly. It's awesome.
How lucky are you? Because most people are like, oh, my fucking ex, you know, I got to deal with this and I got to deal with that. And why is she so nasty? I mean, I have so many friends who are like, you know, they'll talk about their exes like evil. And I'm like, I never want it to be like that. Like if it really,
I mean, your parents are divorced, right?
Yeah, for 27 years.
Yeah.
My mom's in her 3rd marriage. My dad's divorced twice, but he went back with his, so My sister's been divorced 4 times.
Nice.
Do you know why I don't want to get married? Is there...
I'm a child of divorce, and my mom was only married twice, but my dad, I think, 4 times. Yeah.
You should marry my sister.
But I just was not going to do it like I'd seen other people do it. Just wasn't going to do it that way.
If this didn't work out, you're not getting married again.
If this?
Yeah.
No way am I getting married again.
No. This either works or...
You know what?
It's going to work. It's working.
It's working.
Yeah.
It's where we've gone past now that point of like, hey, we're going to be together.
Yeah.
Like getting through COVID as a couple, oof, that was hyper speed for anybody.
Yeah.
5 years was 10.
Yeah. I mean, you were on top of each other.
The whole time. Yeah. And then she got pregnant and all this stuff. It was wild.
Is that a big part of like, not that, but the first thing that came to my mind is when you're with someone 24/7 with them all the time, you should be cool with that. You should like that, right?
Yeah.
Like you like being around your wife all the time. You don't get bored around your wife.
I get bored, but it's not because of her. You know what I mean?
Or
like,
it's because you're in your head or you're doing something.
I'm never like, very rarely am I like, I don't want to be around you. And then that just means I don't want to be around anybody and I just need to go for a run or something.
Yeah.
But it's never like I don't want to be around her.
Yeah, because I've been dating this woman, Jack, and over a year now. And I'm around her all the time. And I just, it's like part of me now. It's like, it's like, I never think, God, I wish she wasn't here. I just think, oh, I could do nothing with her. Or I could watch something shitty with her. Or we could take a nap. Or it just feels like I'm still living my life, but she's living it with me.
Yeah.
It's cool. And I haven't had a ton of relationships.
My main complaint is her and I don't get to spend enough time together anymore.
Oh, that's not my complaint.
It's just the kids. And, it's like, we're just so tired all the time. Like as much as I talk about loving my kids, I slept
I'm fucking exhausted.
I slept like 3 hours last night because my daughter was up and kicking me. And that was...
Let me ask you, are you on your phone before you go to bed?
No.
Do you get off your phone like an hour before?
Yeah, I try to. Yeah.
That's what I try to do too.
Yeah.
And I try not to get it on it until I fed the dogs, got my coffee, sit at my computer. So a good 30 to 45 minutes after, I really try to do that.
Yeah.
I think that's important. There's like little habits I'm trying to get into that are just like, but there's a lot of things I need to change because I feel like I wake up, I eat too much popcorn at night.
Popcorn, man.
But I pop it myself. It's like
no, I love it.
It's olive oil.
Yeah, it's going to mess your stomach up.
Well, it doesn't mess my stomach up so much as I feel like shit when I wake up. Maybe it's all the salt.
Corn is tough on your stomach, everybody's stomach. That's why you pass it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, I'll see you later, corn.
Yeah, the way the corn, it's not soluble like other things. So that's why you shit out corn.
Right.
So if you eat a ton of corn, that could overactivate your system and keep you kind of awake.
Yeah, I'm going to stop eating popcorn. I'm going to limit it to 2 days a week. Let me talk about you.
As we talk about shitting corn.
Inside of You is brought to you by Hulu. Make every day a Disney Plus and Hulu day and get everything you love in one plan. Start your day with Monday Mayhem and watch episodes of Bob's Burgers. How about a Touchdown Tuesday with the hilarious new comedy Chad Powers? Or a Whodunit Wednesday with high potential and everyone's favorite amateur sleuths in the hit series Only Murders in the Building. Maybe you're in the mood for a thrilling Thursday. Grab some popcorn and stream huge blockbusters like Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts on Disney Plus, or get caught up with the most enthralling news on what you need to know. Gather the fam for a Flashback Friday and binge all episodes of Modern Family or Grey's Anatomy. So discover something every day on Disney Plus and Hulu. It's the movies and the shows you love every day, 18 and up only. Offer valid for eligible subscribers only. Terms apply. Inside of You is brought to you by our friends at Shopify. I love Shopify. I've been using Shopify for so long. And if you didn't know what Shopify is, if you're a business owner, a big business, small business, medium business, it doesn't matter. Shopify is the place for you. If you want to sell products, Shopify is the commerce platform behind 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. I have 2 stores, the Inside of You online store and Talkville podcast store. And without Shopify, you just don't get the word out. You don't get your products out. It's so easy to manage. All you have to do is upload a picture of the product that you want to sell. You put the price, the weight. I got a small scale, Ryan. It's just like a couple bucks, and a description. And that's pretty much it. And it will check the analytics. It will tell you how many you have left of the product. You can see how well you're doing from last month, what items aren't selling, what items are. It's just such a good thing to have, and Shopify really makes it easier on you. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand's style.
Accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography.
Yes, and best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. And shipping is so easy with Shopify. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling.
If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify.
Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your 1-month, $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/inside. Go to shopify.com/inside. That's shopify.com/inside. Look, you've done a lot of stuff. You're always working. Your face people recognize. You're like me in a lot of ways. We're like, I know that guy.
Yeah.
But they don't know my name all the time.
Yeah.
They know same thing.
They just know character.
Like, oh yeah, Breaking Bad. Oh yeah, Mom. Oh yeah, I've seen you on that.
Yeah.
Do you honestly like being recognized? Would you rather not be recognized but still have fame somewhat?
I don't know. That changes, to be honest. Because I'll go through months where I'm like, I don't want to be recognized. And then I go through months where I'm like, that's nice.
Yeah.
It just depends on the situation, on like, I used to get I'm just so specific. I have this voice. I'm a tall, goofy looking guy. I was so specific. I used to get recognized. I did a bunch of commercials. This is pre-Breaking Bad. And I would get stopped. And so I'd be like, oh, I saw that commercial. And I'd be like, oh, that's fantastic. I love that. And then Breaking Bad hit this point where it was like such a big thing. And I started getting really anxious about it.
Really? Why? Like you just didn't have a freedom of some.
Well, every room I walked into, people were looking at me, and I already thought everyone hates me. You know what I mean? Like
everyone hates Matt.
You know, like, and I started going to every room and everywhere, and people were like whispering about you, and you're like, the level of fame did not equal the level of money I had, like at all.
Right? They're not paying you much on Breaking Bad.
No, God, no.
We're just getting paid top of the show or whatever.
Yeah, even less than that for some episodes. We're getting day rates for some episodes.
So, you look at somebody like yourself from the outside, you're like, he's on one of the biggest shows ever. This guy is making $100,000 an episode. This guy's making, I'm telling you, for characters like yourself, you're lucky if you make 5-10 grand, something,
On the history of Breaking Bad, I made more doing 2 episodes of a sitcom than I did on the history of Breaking Bad.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Does that happen with streamers?
There's been some off and on for years.
It's nothing.
It's not big because it's been mainly Netflix.
But you do cons too.
Not really. I've only ever done 2.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, with me, with fans is, I love it. I think it's cool. I'm happy to see people. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. As long as, most people are cool.
Yeah.
I think if I had a choice not to have people recognize me, it would be when I'm karaokeing.
Sure.
Or doing something where I'm making an ass of myself, which
I
happens.
love it when I get, I'll say, I love getting recognized at karaoke because that means I'm performing and I want you to recognize me.
See, I
go nuts.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh, I love Proud Mary, Tina Turner.
Yes.
I love pretty much anything sung by a older Black woman.
I would love for you to sing Private Dancer by Tina Turner.
Oh, I could definitely
People
do that.
go in these places and they act the same. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah, of course.
See, you are in a Christian ska band.
That is not true.
Damn, I was so excited.
No, that's my friends fucking with me.
They added that?
Was that on Wikipedia?
Yeah, I guess it was on something. But wait, so but you play guitar?
Okay, so I was.
You're a musician.
Yes. So I was in. That's funny.
Fucking guys.
You can change things on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And I have a group of friends that love to go in and change things on my page all the time.
That's beautiful.
I was in a band called Faculty 4. It was not a Christian ska band.
What was it?
I was like almost worse, like power punk, like that, like post Blink 182 wave, late 90s,
yeah.
or no, that during Blink 182 wave, that late 90s when everybody played, we played like the Roxy and the Key Club and the Whiskey and all that stuff and Chain Reaction in Orange County.
Did you love it?
We weren't very good, but I loved it. It was so much fun.
Were you nervous going on stage?
Never.
Did you play guitar too?
Yes. So I was rhythm and then I would sing.
That's what I am. So I have a band. We have a new album coming out, but it's like, but I'm terrified on stage, like, because that's not my playing music. I mean, I'm a decent rhythm guitarist. I write all the songs, I can play, but to sing and perform and have that, not miss a note and doing all this shit, it just goes, I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna fuck this whole band up every time. I've done it. We've gone to places and like Roxy, not the Roxy, Troubadour.
Sure.
Yeah, Roxy. I think we played at the Roxy, didn't we? Anyway, but it terrifies me. But you like it. You liked it, even though you thought you weren't good.
This was like, I was young.
This was like 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, literally the year 2000, 2001.
So it's half your life ago.
Yeah.
More than that.
And then I didn't do anything for a very long time. And then recently I've been writing songs for the last like 5-10 years. And I'm literally started recording a new album on this past Monday.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And it's just me and a guitar. So I had done this show.
That's vulnerable.
My friend Serena Fiallo had this like little talent show thing she did at the Elysian Theater on the East Side, where she brought in all these actors to do talents that they've never shown anybody before. And there's some really funny stuff. Like they did this synchronized dance from Full House. And this one girl who apparently went kind of far on the, the Han Solo movie, her audition.
Wasn't it called Solo?
Yeah, Solo.
Yeah.
On that movie, she lost to Emilia Clarke, so she did her audition the way she would have done it, which was very funny. This one guy, a very sweet young gay man, did a monologue that he had written in junior high about a farmer who loses his farm and his wife dies. And it was like this super dramatic monologue written by like
funny
11-year-old that he performed so perfectly.
Oh my God.
So it was a lot of that stuff. I came and I was like, Serena, do you mind if I play 2 songs? I haven't ever played this kind of stuff in front of anybody ever.
Were you nervous?
No, I don't know why.
What?
So I'm more comfortable in front of a crowd than I am in front of just me and you. See, I can stand in front of 1,000 people.
I can if I'm really prepared or if it's something to do with me or my personality or acting, but bring up a guitar and being the lead of a band that's a different thing for me.
Well, this was just me and a guitar, and I just played just that 2 songs, and the crowd was so enthusiastically like wonderful to me. And they came up to me afterwards and I was like, you got to record those songs. And I was like, okay. So
how about that?
Yeah. So I've been writing songs for a while that I just never show anybody. But again, like what we were saying before, I didn't do it for anybody but me. I sat down and wrote songs because it was just fun for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make
That's why you should do it. And that's why I do it.
Yeah.
I write songs and I bring them to my lead guitarist and I go, I don't know what you think. He's like, it's really good. I like it. Let's do a bridge. Let's make a bridge. Let me find the lead. It's become so comfortable where I'm just there's a song coming out that I go, no, I hate this song. We're not putting this on. It's not good. They're like, you know why you don't like it? Because it's really vulnerable and it's about you. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And so I finally said, okay, we'll put it on the album. But it's like, it's a vulnerable. So because that's what happens to me. I start to write what I feel, and that sometimes scares me. This
group of songs is incredibly honest and raw and not about anything else, but it's very intense.
Yeah.
I
self-deprecating at times.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But again, I'm not trying to be a rock star or famous.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I don't give a shit.
I just want to make good music.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I want to enjoy something, because I don't enjoy anything artistically really that much anymore.
Now, see, you say that, and you said that in the beginning. Do you honestly, if someone said, gun to your head that you have to tell the truth, you have a lie detector, do you like acting?
That's a great question.
Isn't it so simple?
It's so simple, but it's so hard to answer, because I just don't feel like I've had the chance to really do it in a long time.
Yeah, to really show what you've got.
Yeah, like people think I'm a thing that I'm not. I'm always some kind of loser, drug dealer / idiot savant. But what I really am is like a dad who loves his kids. And I don't know if I'll ever get to play that.
I think you will. I think you
Someday.
Absolutely will. You'll get some show or something where you get to play that.
And it's not
because you could be serious, but you've got such a charm that's naturally about you that I think that I think Chuck Lorre, who's hired you in a couple shows,
Chuck.
right?
Yeah.
So he sees it in you,
He does.
He's one of the biggest showrunners, creators.
And not to say I didn't act on Chuck's shows. I love Chuck and his shows.
Right. But they weren't the parts that you.
Yeah, but it was like, once you're on like a multicam and you're doing it away and you're acting in that way, it does become kind of, this is what you do. And it's hard to explain, but there's no like.
Formulaic.
It's not formulaic. It's just not hard. It's not challenging to an extent.
I understand that.
And as an actor, it's not supposed to be. He doesn't want us to be having a hard time with it. Just do it. What's hard about those shows is the writing and the words, you know what I mean? And that's what's tough. We just need to kind of be vessels for it. Whereas when you say acting, I'm like, I just don't. And I'm not saying I need to do roles that are exactly like myself. I'm not saying that either.
Just something different, challenging.
Yeah, I just haven't been like, done something in a while where I was like, hey, I was really fucking good in that. I just haven't felt that in a long time.
I 100% understand what you're saying, because I've experienced it. And I think the last 5 years, I kind of took a break from acting, except like doing little parts in my friends' movies, like just, nothing things. And, my friends were like, dude, why aren't you're good. You should be. And it's not that I don't want to do it. It's not that it's that unless it's something that I really love, and thank God I'm able to, from the jobs that, and I love doing Smallville, I love doing a lot of things, but I was able to make enough where I don't have to wonder where my next check is coming from right now. So I'm like, I don't have to do just everything. And, I want to do something that means something to me, that I can have a sense of enjoyment, sense of fun, playfulness. It could be intense. But I just want it. I don't want to do something that no one sees, that I am not proud of.
Sure.
That's the goal. And I know it's hard.
Yeah. If you're proud of it and nobody sees it, who cares?
Yes.
But if
I believe in it and I'm proud of it and I do it, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to give myself the best chances of, because I've been there's been a few projects that, one of which became a huge show, one of the biggest, and I didn't do it. And I have no regrets. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to move to this place. I didn't want to play this character in this environment. I just didn't. So I have no regrets. It just,
That's a big part of right now and being an adult in this business, where it's like, my wife was on Chicago Med as a series regular. And she was living in Chicago, and we were going back and forth. And my son is here. And, you know, she's a big part of his life too. And then she got pregnant. We're like, we can't do this. Like, it's a lot of money, but we can't do this. Like, our life is more important, you know? It's just, it's tough.
It's tough. I get it. It's a tough question.
Thin line, man.
No, I think I know what you're saying.
You know what? I just did a job. I don't think I'm allowed to say what I did yet.
Jurassic World?
No, God, no. It's a TV show, a very popular TV show. And I did a part at the end of this new season that's coming out.
Ooh.
That is like leading into the next season if they get it.
Right.
Anyhow, I had a lot of fun. I did a guest star where I'm like coming in as like a major kind of part of the storyline of the show. That was a lot of fun.
See, that's good.
But it was comedy. And I still sometimes when I'm doing comedy, I don't feel like I'm acting, if that makes sense.
Right. So because you're an improviser, you know, with Upright Citizens Brigade, Improv Olympic, and
I did Boom Chicago and Amsterdam.
Yep.
Yeah.
And didn't you also direct Borderline?
I did. I directed a TV show in it's called Borderline
in England, right?
In England, yeah, for a season. That's the most fun I've ever had.
You want to direct again, don't you?
So bad.
So write something.
Yep.
You know, I know it's easier said than done, but like, I'm at the point, honestly, where pitched a show, didn't get bought. Passionate about it, loved it. It was like, wrote another show, loved it. Everybody loved it. I mean, it was like, and almost sold it, didn't sell it.
Yeah.
Just wrote another one, just sent it out. And it's like, I asked myself, how important is it for you to sell these things and make these things? And then I answered it honestly. I go, I know that I'll just keep writing, and that's part of the fun, and it's part of what I love to do, and put something out there and feel that makes me feel relevant. Not that it's sold and everyone sees it, but what makes me feel relevant is that I accomplished something, that I sat down with an idea and I went through with it and I wrote it and I'm proud of it and I'm handing it off and I'm not embarrassed by it. And that's enough for me, believe it or not. And if things happen, great. But there's also a fear in me of like, oh shit, what if it does go? And then you're the showrunner or the creator and the right. There's all those fears, but I'm like, nope, just one step at a time.
Yeah.
But I would urge you to, because you're a creative guy, that you have, you know, what you do with songs now, where there's this vulnerability where you're looking inside and you're finding all this stuff. If you could write a story, and I'm sure you have hundreds of stories of a moment, and make that moment bigger. Start out with like, oh, I remember in college I did this thing. And, oh my God, this is the funniest story ever. How do I make a movie around these guys?
Yeah.
But it's just like, you just got to, it's pen to paper.
I sold 4 different shows.
See, okay. Yeah, I've sold too, but I had nothing.
But this was years ago. And I went through these development processes that really broke me. Like, and I don't know if I wasn't prepared for it, but.
So much work, little pay, and they say no, and the show's gone.
Yeah, but like someone be like, they bought it. So like one of them, they bought it as a half hour. I rewrote it for them. Then they're like, oh, we love this. Hold on. Let's get a budget together. Wait a second. We want to turn it into an hour. So I rewrite it for an hour.
They don't know how many hours this takes for you.
Yeah. Rewrite it over a 2-year process.
Mm-hmm.
And then the end of it, they're like, oh, the president of the network just got fired. Never mind. Everything's gone.
Yep. I've had that.
And that happened to me twice on 2 different projects. Stuff like that, where it's like the quality of your writing and what you've done means something, but that doesn't mean everything. It's just like, it could be a great script and a great idea. Just timing and all these stupid political factors a lot of time. And then it's just so much work and can be so heartbreaking that you're just like, it's soul crushing.
But you know what I do now is I honestly think I don't give a fuck.
Sure.
Who fire me, hire another this, whatever. I'll sit in the wings and just watch a show that I created. I don't give a fuck. I made this project, this concept. And if they don't want me as the creator, they don't want me to give notes, they don't want me as a producer, and they just take this project and go off with it, I'm happy. I don't have to, where I used to be like, I want it this way. I want to show people that I'm competent. I'm smart. No, I want to surround myself with really smart people, try to get things made. And that's all I can do.
Yeah.
So there's a sense of release too, letting things go. But it is heartbreaking. And now in this time, and we talk about it ad nauseum, but Hollywood, people go, it's really hard. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It was hard before.
Yeah.
But
it's impossible now.
It's impossible. There was a time when you went into audition and there was a connection with the casting director, and you met the director, and you met the producer, and he had you do it another way, and there was an energy in the room. And now you put yourself on tape and you send it in with everybody else, and there's just less work.
The first thing is, I've been working for 25 years, and this job I just did was the first time I've ever booked off tape in 25 years.
Wow.
Everything I ever booked was in the room.
In the room. That's because that's your personality.
Yes, or as an offer when those existed.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I don't know what to do. It's a new world. So I've got to get really good at taping, I guess.
Yeah.
But then I look at like A Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Yeah.
I love
Nightmare on Elm Street poster he's looking at. Wes Craven and Langenkamp signed it.
I love that series.
Oh yeah.
And there's this like really weird, like 4-hour long documentary. Have you watched it?
Search for Darkness?
Yeah.
Maybe no. There's a documentary on all the nightmares.
Yes.
Yeah.
It goes through every one
great.
of them.
It's long.
And it's super long.
Yeah.
And I watched the whole thing, and it's just the idea they like built a whole studio just to release that movie and this whole new world. Like that, like New Line was created to release that movie. Mm-hmm. It was like the function of what Hollywood meant, where audiences go see something, money is made. That's not the model anymore.
No.
And it's not even because there's shows on TV right now that millions of people are watching, and they still get canceled because how many people watch your show doesn't really matter.
Well, I was on a show, and the audience we had, it got canceled after 2 seasons. And if it was on now with the viewership we had,
sure,
it'd be pretty much a hit.
But what is a hit now? Like,
well, if you're getting 1 million, 2 million people watching your show, or 500,000 people watching your show, that's because there's so many. It's like, I hate use the word oversaturated, 2 words, maybe hyphenated, but you know what I mean? It's like, there's so many shows. I get overwhelmed where I'm going through and it's like an hour of looking what to watch.
Yeah.
And it always ends up on Dateline.
Sure.
Or a documentary.
Sure.
Because I just can't, or, Squid Game, which I like. Hey, if you're loving Inside of You and you want to keep the show going, I encourage you to check out our community at patreon.com/insideofyou. When you join, you get access to bonus episodes, early sneak peeks, and a real spot in our Inside of You community. It's really awesome. We're talking episode discussions, exclusive Q&As, even a chance to help shape new segments on the show. Plus, if you're all in, you'll get shout outs and some special care packages sent your way from yours truly with little notes that I personalize. And most importantly, your support. It makes a huge difference. So join the community and let's keep this thing going together.
But like Bob Hart's Abishola, we were the number 3 show on comedy on TV. Our adjusted was somewhere between 7 million, around 7 million per episode.
That's huge.
And we got canceled because Zaslav is cutting as much as he can from the budget of every show and everything within Warner Brothers. So then the stock price will rise and he gets his benefits. That's what it is now. It's about stock price. And so your budget has to be so small that you can't even make that show in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You can't make that show with somebody as talented as Chuck Lorre, stuff like that. I'm not saying that's the case all the time, but that's this, we're seeing this, I don't know. I think it's going to be the end of studios in general. It's just going to be networks straight to production companies. I don't know if that's the future. I don't know.
I don't know. I still think that there's something to be said about if you can go shoot it. Now, I'm a hypocrite because I'll say, like Sean Baker, who I adore, and he's a genius. He'll say, just go grab your iPhone, go shoot a movie.
Sure.
Where's the sound? Where's the, thing, the battery life? How do I do this? I don't know. How do I make it look good enough? It's going out of focus. Is the focus thing on the iPhone?
Yeah. But also, I believe in unions,
Yeah.
I believe in real budgets, not insane budgets, but, livable wage for people on the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've been on sets, especially network TV, where you stand around, you're like, so many people working so hard.
There's so many people.
And then there's a group of people, you're like, what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do except...
I push, I'm the blower guy.
No, not that.
Not that
the
guy?
guy's sitting at Video Village.
Oh.
Where you're like, there's 15 producers on this show?
Yeah.
What do any of you do?
And the answer
I see
is...
2 of you working very hard.
Yeah.
And then I see 13 of you coming...
Scared.
Every now and then and just saying hi.
Hey, Matt. Hey, yeah, everything's great.
Yeah, great take.
I have no pull here.
Yeah.
I have no pull. I'm just trying to stay above water here, Matt.
And I think this retraction right now is about those people.
Yeah.
Is cutting down those people.
I'm so fucking tired of 5 people on a Zoom and one of them sort of matters. And they all just go, well, what do you think? And then that person speaks and they go, yeah, that's what yeah. And no one has opinions. No one has ideas. Some of the reasons why they don't buy a show or, are just asinine. Like I had this one that they're like, well, we don't know if it's about the guy or the kid. I'm like, I've told you it's about the guy. This is a story about redemption. This is a story about, and I'm like, I want to scream through did you read the script? It's about him and his life. And he does have a kid, but you have to spoon feed it to them. And I just got off for another show that I'm trying to make with the producers. And this guy, one of my producers was president of a studio. And he's like, you will not believe what we go through in these pitches. We have to spoon feed everything. What they say, one of the big questions is when you're trying to sell a show is, well, why would the audience watch this? And the simple answer is, would you watch it? You just read it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would. Well, aren't you a fucking audience member? Yeah. Why are you, if you're second guessing yourself? You're like, I like it, but will an audience? It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I can really get upset about this.
No, but a part of my I got a story. Philip Seymour Hoffman and I pitched a show together.
Wow.
Not long before he died. And it was a thing I had written, this pitch, and it was crazy. And we had gotten linked up through our agents, and he just loved it. And we would get on the phone, and he would push me further in these ways. And he's like, yeah, just fucking go for it, man. Yeah. And it was right around the time of Occupy Wall Street. And it was about a group of young kids basically getting fed up and starting, I'd say, their own version of kind of the Weather Underground. Not homespun terrorism, but like kind of robbing from the rich. I would have
loved to see
that. Was the name of the show. It was called Rob from the Rich. And it was about young, broke people being fed up.
So like young Robin Hoods, fucked up Robin Hoods.
Kind of, but using the internet a lot and hiding and being chased and this whole thing. So we had this beautiful long pitch that we went in and we pitched to like 5 networks, and me and Phil sitting next to each other, just going going to town on this like almost like hour-long pitch. It was a beautiful pitch, and nobody bought it. And he was like,
and this is after he's had a lot of success.
oh my God.
This is after Boogie Nights. This is after
Oscars, everything. He had an overall.
And still nobody bought it.
And he was like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing, man. Like, I don't know.
How long did you know him?
Just through that process. So like 6 months.
So you weren't friends before?
No.
So how'd you get to him?
Agents hooked us up.
You said, I think he's right for this?
Yeah. They were like, he's looking for something crazy. You've got it. Like the end of my season 1 pitch was they blow up a Walmart.
And he loved that.
Yeah, he loved that.
Yeah. I love the Walmart.
Yeah. They accidentally killed a cop in the first episode. It was nuts. But back then, nobody would make that show. Whereas now, I think people would.
That's the thing. All these shows you do is like, oh yeah, now's not the right time. And your agents will say, well, just hold on to it. But you never repitch stuff.
I sold a show about a hitman, sold it, went into my first notes meeting. They were like, okay, so we can't have him actually kill anyone. And I was like,
he's a hitman.
This show's called Greatest Hits. He's a hitman. I don't know what to do. And over time, they made me turn it to this bastardized version of Chuck.
And you hated every bit of it.
I hated it.
You hated it.
Yeah.
You ever deal with anxiety, depression in your life?
Yeah, man.
Is that a stupid question?
No, it's not stupid. It's just obvious. Yeah.
It's not. Well, it
was obvious for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for you maybe. I think it's funny because, that's funny you say that because a lot of people don't realize how many people deal with it.
Sure.
And they're like, oh, he's got his shit together. Oh, Rosenbaum's got his shit together. He's got a career. He seems happy. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everybody has their shit. And I have gone through it. But were you like, since you were a kid, did you have anxiety?
I had a pretty rough childhood.
Like when you say rough, like you were hit?
Yeah.
Right. Are your parents still with you?
My mom is.
Have you discussed it?
And my dad is too, but we haven't spoken in a very long time.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it was a different time. 80s were
you hit your kids.
You beat the shit out of your kids. It wasn't just that. It was just we're very poor. It was hard. It was very hard. Like my stepdad who raised me, he was a Southern Baptist pastor. So I was in church a lot. And they would have canned food drives. And sometimes those were for us. Like we ate the canned food. Like I try to explain that to my son now. I was like, canned food drives, that used to be for my family. So,
wow.
And that would cause a lot of stress. It just does. I know poverty is really hard on kids.
Did you get in a lot of fights as a kid?
Ton of fights.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Because you're a big kid.
I was a big kid. Also, I grew up in a really rough neighborhood where you want to beat the shit out of the big white kid.
And so everybody tried to fight you?
A lot of kids, yeah. So.
And you're not afraid of a fight?
No.
If someone got
I am nowadays, I will say though.
Yeah, because you have kids. You're like,
no. More because everybody's a fucking ultimate fighter now.
Yeah.
Like when we were
every actor's UFC.
It's like when we were young, just people beat each other up.
Yeah, just punch someone in the face and it's over.
Old drunks in a parking lot.
Now they wrestle you, they give you a cranberry pretzel twist.
Cranberry pretzels. I think that's
twist, a cross-face cradle.
I think that's a place in the mall.
Maybe. But they give you they'll put you in these moves and they're just like, they're all ripped and like, I don't want to get in a fight.
Yeah, I don't want to get in a fight.
Nor should you get in a fight.
People will kill you.
Yeah.
But no, I had to fight a lot when I was a kid. Yeah.
Did you ever get in a fight with your father? No. Big guy?
Yes.
Yeah, my dad was 6'5", 220. Yeah. I was the smallest kid in my school. I was like, not going to happen.
My dad was like a gorilla. He was a prison guard at Folsom Prison for over 30 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And you haven't talked to him in how many years?
22.
Does it bother you at all?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Just no feeling anymore.
No, there's feeling. It's just I gotta protect my kids.
That's it.
Yep.
I understand that. But so anxiety, stress is something you've kind of coped with your whole life. What now would give you an anxiety attack?
Oh, money.
Money. You'll get anxiety about money.
I get a lot of anxiety about money. Small things. Usually it's small things. Like
something will trigger it.
Like, I can't find my deodorant. Where's my deodorant? I just bought it.
You'll freak out about that.
You know what I mean? So, not freak out, but I'll just be like, oh, there's a ton of things going on right now. And this little thing's triggering it. And I need to sit down and realize there's a lot more going on than just this.
That's
this
good
moment.
that you address that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this is not what's bothering me. It's like something else or a manifestation. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, we can find support in some very surprising places. The group chat, a kind stranger, our neighbor, maybe even our favorite barista. And support is fantastic. But you know what else can help? Guidance and support from a clinically trained and credentialed therapist, like the ones you find at BetterHelp. Just fill out a short questionnaire that helps identify your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp's 10-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means they typically get it right the first time. BetterHelp is convenient, too, completely online. You can pause your subscription whenever you need to and switch counselors anytime at no extra cost. And I know that's a worry of a lot of people. Do I have to tell the No, you just change. It's easy. And BetterHelp makes it easy for you. Plus, BetterHelp is high trust certified and complies with GDPR standards, which means they meet some of the highest global standards for data privacy. Support is awesome. Support from a licensed therapist who gets you, that's priceless. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. And our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/inside. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/inside. Do you go to therapy?
Yes, for years, yes.
And that really helps you?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about it? Is it just about getting everything off your chest?
Well, there's a thing in therapy, and this is also a thing when you have kids. When you'll tell a story in therapy about your childhood, and you're like, huh. And the therapist's like, that's not funny.
I've done that.
Like, that's really awful, man.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, right. Or you'll be doing something with your kids, and you'll be like, remember something about that happened to you. And you'll be like, if that happened to my kid, I would kill someone. Like that kind of stuff.
You know, that
I just brush it off as like childhood.
That happened to me. I was doing EMDR. You ever try it?
No, but I've heard a lot about it.
Let me tell you. I was just sitting there and I was just going, yeah, this happened. I was just like, don't do that. I was just like, she's like, I think you're ready. I want to talk about that. You want to do this? I'm like, what? She's like, no, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, a minute later, hysterical. I don't know where it came from, but I think that's why, you know, obviously a lot of comedians, you know, they're kind of dark and they're negative and they're depressed and they're anxious. And it's because, you know, and comedy is the only thing like, I'll make it funny. Yeah. I'll make my life funny. I'll make everybody think it's okay. I'm okay. It worked out. But it you know, it wasn't easy.
No.
But you think you're a work in progress. You're constantly working on yourself.
Yeah. Peaks and valleys. Sure. It's tough because like I used to be, cause I was, I went to church so much. I used to really I tried so hard to believe all that stuff. Like I really wanted to. I know a lot about it. I was in church 5 days a week for 18 years. Like I know a lot about it. And I just couldn't believe it anymore. And a lot of my family still does. And I'm happy for them. I want to feel that. I just don't. And I tried.
Yeah.
And But then for a while I was like super like anti, what would you call it? When you don't believe in God at all? Atheist, super atheist. Like, like punk rock kind of atheist.
Post Blink 182.
Yeah. In my 20s. And then you start to get a little more spiritual where you're like, no, I'm more agnostic.
Yeah.
And then you have kids. And then in the kids, you're like, if my kid got cancer and died, I couldn't handle it. So then, yeah, maybe I would believe in some kind of God where I would see them again.
Yeah.
To just function. Like I can't take that away from anybody.
Yeah.
No,
I think faith's important. I think faith in something is important.
I think it's individual. It's so individual.
Because, it's one thing, some people say organized religion is that's the worst thing there could be. That's what ruins the world.
Yeah.
Now I will say not all people, I will say that if you think your religion is the one and everyone else is going to hell and you don't like people that don't believe what you believe, well, then fuck off. I think that, and how is it that with all the religions and the hundreds of religions before Christianity, how is it people sit on their throne and think, my religion's the right one?
Yeah.
This is the right one. Why don't you believe that and not tell everybody that they're wrong or they suck? This is just what I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's difficult. I have friends in organized religion who do beautifully, and and others not. But
my I hate the greed is good religion, like the Joel Osteens of the world. They're awful human beings. But my stepdad, my brother, who his son, they are both or my stepdad was a pastor before he passed, but they started churches all over Southern California. And all these churches are small churches that help the community, help poor people.
See,
help get people off the street, get them into houses.
That's the right religion.
Like that's what they do.
That's what religion should be.
That is, and they are. My brother helped start a thing called Set Free, which is gang members, bikers, and drug addicts to get off the street and get into work and use faith and religion to help them through their lives. And it's an incredible thing.
That's beautiful.
I think there is a place for that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, this is called Shit Talking with Matt Jones. These are my top tier patrons, patreon.com/inside of you. And thanks for supporting. If you want to become a member, great. Leanne, what is one positive thing you've done to make this world a better place?
Had kids.
Okay.
My kids are going to change the world.
Beautiful. Linda M, what do you wish you had more time to do?
Hang out with just my wife. I wish we can go on more dates.
Oh, that's sweet. I hope she listens to this, will she?
Yeah, if I tell her to.
Raj, tell me about a recent experience on set that made your jaw drop.
Oh, I did a job recently. I can't say what it was, but we've been talking about how bad the industry is right now. The crew was skipping around. Everyone was so happy to be there and to have a job. Like from the gaffer to the craft service, people were so nice and awesome. So happy.
Isn't that something?
It was beautiful. It was jaw drop.
To me, that's, you're going to work every day, but you're also like around people who love what they do for the most part.
And are really good at
it. And it's awesome. Taylor R., how was it like working with Allison Janney on Mom?
Allison Janney is the most talented actor I've ever worked with, hands down. Alice Janney, you can give her the shittiest line and she'll
make it work.
Always. Every time. It's like,
that's a talent.
She's just like savant level. Like, I don't understand. I've sat around and tried to be like, to read things like her, and I just don't know how she does it. She's just so good.
Jen T, since you've been in comedy and horror, what is something that you've learned while working that has made you a better performer?
I've learned that this is a long business, and the people I remember over 25 years are the nice people, are the people that like I want to go see on set. Because even the most famous of shows and whatever project that you think matters, it all goes away. But at the end of the day, when I walk into like a restaurant and I see an actor I worked with or a director or somebody like 20 years later, and we just talk about family, it's just so nice.
Yeah.
It's a community, and that's something I was not expecting.
Little Lisa says, what was the last TV show you binge watched?
What is the last TV show I binge watched?
The Karen Reed trial. Maybe it was the Mayor of Mayhem.
No. You know what I just binge watched was the last season of Alone. It's where they just drop them off.
I love that show.
I
haven't seen the last season.
Yeah, it's great.
Dude, I love that show.
It's so calming to me to watch them slowly die in the woods.
You know what else is calming to me? MILF Manor.
It is dark. That show is dark.
What?
MILF Manor.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I watched an episode. It is dark.
It's like, here's the concept. So we're going to have all these middle-aged women come to this place, to this manor, to this house, and then all of a sudden we're going to surprise them with all their sons. And the sons are then going to start banging the other moms, and we're just going to have a party.
It's nuts.
It's nuts. I hope there's MILF Manor 3 because I need my taste of. You worked with my friend Yarvo.
Yeah, man.
I love Brightburn. I thought your death was one of the best deaths in cinema. He's a great dude. He's
Yarvo.
Super talented. He works harder than anybody out there. And
he's such a weirdo.
He's such a weirdo, Yarvo. You're such a weirdo. I love you.
That.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't know. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I just think, you know. But he's so passionate and he's so smart. And Autumn, of course.
Of course.
Autumn, she's super talented too. So I love those guys. And I really like that movie. That was great. You know, what's the show that got canceled?
Bob Hart's Abishola.
Maybe it got canceled because of the title.
Maybe.
But the guy on there, Bob.
Yeah, Billy Gardell.
Billy Gardell. He lost 170 pounds.
Yeah, he got that lap band surgery and he just stuck with the stuff and that saved his life.
And he does Ozempic too, right? You said, or?
I don't know if he's moved on to that since.
I don't know. But I was shocked when I saw, because I was watching clips and then I saw that clip of what? It was a different human being.
Yeah, I watched it happen over time. And
were you just in awe?
We were all just so happy because we want him to not be dead.
Yeah.
If you're really, really fat, you're going to die soon.
Did he talk about that stuff? I
gotta
lose weight.
He's like, he has a wife and a son. He's like, I want to be around.
That's amazing because a lot of people won't have that sort of revelation. And the fact that, they'll have it, but they won't do anything about it. And it takes a lot of courage. It's,
absolutely
to actually say, I am going to do this. And I think, his family probably saved him because he wouldn't have done it for himself. Maybe.
You know what? It's probably true.
That's what happens if I have to live so I could take care of my animals that I love.
Yes.
If I'm not you know what I mean?
Yes, of course.
You got to, with your kids.
Yeah, man.
I mean, there's so many things. I mean, aren't you glad we didn't really talk about Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't.
I just don't.
There's nothing really to say anymore about it.
There really isn't. And there's just, yeah.
You ever work with assholes, though? You ever work with somebody you're like, you're an asshole?
You know what's funny is
clowns.
I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this specifically the other day. Sometimes someone will be like, oh, this guy, work with him. He's a fucking asshole. And I was like, oh, I work with him. I thought he was great. And
somebody had a bad day, maybe?
And I was like, yeah, sometimes somebody has a bad day or you don't know what's going on in their life and the production you're on is dog shit and they are away from their family and all this. And then other times people are just assholes. You do hear about those too, where it's like, you've had a couple on here.
Have I?
Yeah.
You know what? But you know what? I've had a couple on here that I didn't realize.
Shit. I shouldn't.
No. No, I think I know what you're saying. But sometimes you don't know something about somebody until after the fact.
Absolutely.
And so some things have happened where I'm like, oh, I had no idea. Or, oh, wow, that extreme.
No, but I love that you should interview the assholes. I want to know why they're that way.
Yeah, because you can't. I had a friend who got mad at me and said, he said, I can't believe you'd interview so-and-so. You know, they don't believe in this and that. And I go, dude, you know what? Not everybody believes what we believe.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about what he believes. I'm talking about his career and his life.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's, you know, it doesn't mean I like the person. It doesn't mean but I want to get to know the person. And the person was actually really lovely and kind and, you know, but it's a rarity. But yes. And I've had some tough guests that I thought I was intimidated by.
Sure.
And it turned out to be some of my best guests. Like I was a little nervous about Robert Patrick. And because he's tough.
He's an intense dude.
And he was like, Michael, you know, hey, you know, and there's already, and then about 25 minutes in, I felt I got him. We're cool. And I loved him. And since then, he's awesome. And it was one of my best because if you're on your toes a little bit and you're like, you don't know about somebody and it's just like, you know, and I've been trying to get Michael Madsen on the podcast.
Yeah. What's that?
He just died.
He did?
Last night.
What?
Yeah, this is airing later, but yeah, my friend says I just interviewed him, so I can get him on your podcast. And then a week later, he goes, hey, I can't get him on your podcast. And I go, why? He goes, he just died. It's 67, man. He lived a hard life, I believe, and super talented guy. Remember Reservoir Dogs where he cuts the guy's ear off? Yeah. He looks at Harvey Keitel. You gonna buck all day, little doggy? Are you gonna bite? Excuse me? I didn't hear what you said. Can you repeat that? I said.
And
such a great actor.
I've heard a couple stories about Michael Madsen.
Sure.
Who are those guys, those like tough ass guys, our generation now? I don't see them on screen. Like weird character-y
Michael
types.
Madsen might be the last one. Well,
but like Robert Patrick, Michael Bain, Ted Levine.
Michael Bean is amazing.
Ted Levine. You know what I mean? Those guys where you're like, they all look like cowboy bar fight guys. Like
they just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They just don't give a shit.
I just don't.
American flag, motherfucker. I don't care what people say or
Michael
think.
Dudikoff.
I don't know Michael Dudikoff.
American Ninja 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I didn't see him.
No.
I've also never seen the Fast and Furious movies. You're welcome.
I sat down with my son and we watched like the first 3. And I was like, do you want to watch the 4th? He's like, nah, I got it.
Yeah, I just don't know. It's like, okay, just fast car. People just love that shit. There's a lot of movies that people I don't get it. And you know what? That's why I'm not.
It's not for you. No, it's not for you.
But I'm starting to feel like very little's for me.
I know. I have this conversation all the time. Who's making shows for me? Because to be honest, we're some of the only people that are paying for TV anymore.
Yeah.
These kids, my son, it's all YouTube. Everything's on YouTube.
Yeah.
They might watch. You'll see these new shows that come out on Netflix and HBO Max and stuff like that. And it's like a bunch of teenagers and 20-somethings. You're like, you know, they're not watching these shows, right? Like this, who are you making shows for? They're not watching these. They're watching YouTube or they're out.
But every once in a while, like vaping, God.
Did you ever smoke?
A little bit. Like, I'd smoke sort of like casually. Sometimes I was depressed, so a couple months I'd smoke. But I'd much rather have a cigarette than just be Darth Vapor. Just
oh yeah.
Because you know what the difference is? You go outside for a cigarette. Vaping, you vape 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Vaping, you do it when you're at the computer. You do it when you're sitting. You could just take at the theater. It's like, it's such an addiction that it's 10 times worse.
I was very addicted to cigarettes and I tried to use a Juul to like.
I did too.
I tried and it hurt so much more. I felt so much worse.
Yeah.
So then I just quit cold turkey and it's been 5 years, but.
Good for you.
But
it's all garbage.
It's all garbage.
It's just a shame that when we need something to,
Yeah.
Like I take Nicorette mints, low dose, 2 milligram, but I've read a lot about how nicotine can be good for you in a way.
Sure.
But
what were you saying when you need something? You said it's a shame when you need something to calm down.
Yeah. It's a shame. And we all have it. We all have our things, like whether it's food or nicotine or
whiskey
vapes or whiskey or whatever it is. And, it's okay to have a vice.
Sure.
But not if it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
If it's going to kill you, it's like, pick another vice.
Yeah.
I like roller coasters.
You like roller coasters?
I used to. I had a lot of neck surgery, so I don't know if it's smart.
Yeah.
So again, that vice might have to be.
I used to love roller coasters. I just took my son to Magic Mountain. We did all of them.
Now you don't like them.
I don't ever have to do that again for the rest of my life.
Dude, you feel sick.
An adult man having his body thrown around.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel good.
I almost threw up on the Lex Luthor ride. That would have been ironic. That would have been pretty sick. But look, man, this has been an absolute joy. This has gone longer than I thought. Usually do an hour, but you've been such a great guest.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. I wish you all the success. You deserve it. You're going to, not that you need this, but I really, just by knowing you a little bit and your abilities, I think that you're going to definitely get that role that you want. Just stay with it. Just stay with it and just be open. And when you least expect it, someone's going to call and say, hey, and you're going to be like, huh, it's going to happen. It's fate, man. It's fate. Thank you. And I feel like there's going to be something, like there's one show that I was interested in last year. And I actually put myself on tape. And then I heard Kevin Bacon in the studio loved it. It's between you and one guy. And I was like, I want to get that part. And they went with the other guy.
Yeah.
And that was the only, and I was like, I would have done that because I love Kevin Bacon and I loved that part. And it wasn't like I'm in every scene. It was like a cool part. And I was like, but there'll be more of those. Yeah. And a show that I would love to be on. Like that would be fun. It's my, my element. But yeah. But look, keep each other in mind for shit, man. Start writing. Start writing more.
Absolutely.
All right. Good seeing you.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Such a nice guy. He's got he's even keeled.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's charming. He's quirky.
Yeah.
He's dorky in a cool way.
Mm-hmm.
I really like him. I really liked having him on the show. And I remember watching him in Breaking Bad and going, this guy's really good. He's got such a personality. Mm-hmm. I love his voice.
Yeah.
And, he's just figuring it out. I could tell it's like a lot like us. He's also just, I'm figuring it out. I'm married. I had kids, and it was a real treat having you on, Matt. So thanks for coming on. And, a lot of cons coming up, so make sure you go to my Instagram link at the Michael Rosenbaum and make sure you check it out. All the cons and cameos and inside of the online store and much more. So that's that. Right now, we're going to shout out the top tier patrons. These are folks that go above and beyond and give back to the podcast and keep it going. And without these guys, guys and gals, peeps, couldn't do it. So here we go. Nancy D, Little Lisa, Yukiko, Brian H, Niko P, Rob I, Jason W, Sophie M, Raj C, LibraryJen, Stacey L, Jamal F, Janelle B, Mike, Eldanzsupremo, 99 more, Santiago M, Leanne P, Kendrick F, Belinda N, Dave Hole, Brad D, Ray Harada, Tabitha T, Tom N, Talia M, Betsy D, Rhiannon C, Michelle A, Jeremy C, Mr. M, Eugene R, Monica T, Mel S, Eric H,
Amanda R, Kevin E, Jor L, Yaman J, Leanne J, Luna R, Jules M, Jessica B, Charlene A, Frank B, Jen T, Randy S, Claudia, Rachel D, Nick W, Stephanie and Evan.
Stefan.
Charlene A.
Yes.
Don G.
Jenny B76. NG Tracy, Keith B, Heather and Greg.
Brother.
Helly K, Ben B, Pierre C, Sultan, Dave T, Brian B, T-Paw, Gary F, Niall M, Jackie J, Ritzel Pitzel, Benjamin R, and other brother Daryl. Some newbies here, and a shout out to all of them, and thanks for continuing to support the podcast, and thank you all to all the patrons, and just supporting me and Ryan, and yeah, a lot of fun. When this comes out, we'll have already gone to Chicago, and I bet it was fun.
I bet it was.
I bet it was a good time.
I bet it was a great time.
I bet the people just loved you, Ryan.
I bet they tolerated all of us.
Yeah, that's it.
No, they're all nice.
From the Hollywood Hills in Hollywood, California, I'm Michael Rosenbaum.
I'm Ryan Tails. Hi.
Little wave to the camera. We love you. Thank you for making this podcast your podcast every Tuesday or whenever you listen to it. on YouTube or watching it or wherever you listen. And just do yourself a favor and be good to you. Be good to yourself. We'll see you next week.